In 1889, an iron tower rose above Paris, becoming the tallest structure ever built by human hands, assembled high above the city by 300 determined workers. These restored and colorized photographs capture the construction between 1887 and 1889, revealing moments that had existed only in black and white for more than a century. Now we can witness the Eiffel Tower as its builders once saw it, not as a finished icon, but as a bold and uncertain vision taking physical shape. The story begins in May 1884 inside a Paris engineering office, where two young engineers started sketching an idea unlike anything the world had seen before. Maurice Koechlin and Émile Noguier imagined a four-legged iron tower rising 300 meters into the sky, daring in scale and revolutionary in concept. France was preparing for the 1889 Exposition Universelle, marking 100 years since the French Revolution and demanding a centerpiece that would symbolize modern ambition. Gustave Eiffel approached the proposal cautiously, intrigued yet aware of how radical such a structure would appear to the public and to the architectural establishment. Architect Stephen Sylvester refined the design, adding arches and public platforms to soften the industrial severity and transform it into something visually compelling. By September 1884, a patent was filed listing Eiffel, Koechlin, and Noguier as inventors, and soon Eiffel secured full ownership of the rights. In 1886, the French government announced a competition for a 300-meter metal tower to serve as the entrance monument for the World Exhibition. More than 100 proposals were submitted, but only Eiffel's design convincingly demonstrated that it could be completed on time and within budget. A rival proposal suggested a monumental stone sun tower crowned with a beacon, igniting a debate between tradition and modern engineering innovation. The press amplified the controversy as critics described the iron structure as monstrous, while Eiffel defended its scientific and strategic potential. On June 12, 1886, Eiffel's project was officially selected, clearing the way for construction to begin on the Champ de Mars. In January 1887 work commenced, turning precise calculations and drawings into foundations carved carefully into the Parisian soil. Opposition intensified when prominent artists and writers published an open letter condemning the project as a useless industrial chimney dominating the skyline. Despite public criticism, engineers focused on building secure foundations, knowing each corner would bear immense weight with no tolerance for error. For 5 months, massive masonry blocks were aligned to exact angles, determining the final stance and stability of the future tower. More than 300 men participated in construction, and unusually for the era, safety measures were taken seriously to protect the workforce. Remarkably, only a single fatal accident occurred during the entire build, an extraordinary record for a project of such scale and height. While foundations progressed in Paris, over 18,000 iron components were precisely manufactured in Eiffel's workshops outside the city. By the summer of 1887, the iron framework began rising, each prefabricated piece assembled with meticulous accuracy. In December 1887, the 4 great legs reached the first platform and finally connected, proving the extraordinary precision of the engineering. A narrow-gauge railway moved constantly across the site, delivering materials efficiently so that nothing was lifted twice or wasted. By early 1888, the tower dominated the skyline, drawing daily crowds who watched in fascination as iron climbed higher than the surrounding rooftops. Photographer Louis-Émile Durandel captured dramatic images from low angles, emphasizing the monumentality of the nearly completed structure. On March 31, 1889, just weeks before the exposition opened, the Eiffel Tower stood complete at 300 meters tall. Built in a little over 2 years, it became the tallest structure on Earth and a symbol of industrial confidence and modern possibility. What began as a controversial sketch had transformed into Paris's defining landmark, forever changing the silhouette of the city and the story of engineering ambition.